In India, we say, Bhai binu hoi na preeti. In English, it means that you can't have friendship with someone who does not fear your backlash in enmity. India was late to use this strategy for China, but it's better late than never. Hi and welcome to TFIPost. I'm your host Palak. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. If you're watching us on Facebook, do like, share and follow the page. Let's begin. In the nearest future, 100 more K9 VAJRAs will be available to the Indian Army. K9 VAJRA is a howitzer tank with a self-propelled engine. A defense official quoted by The Hindu said, "The Defense Ministry issued the request for proposal to L&T in November. Once they respond to it, the contract negotiations will begin." While on the face of it, the procurement looks just like another upgrade of arms for the Indian Armed Forces. However, the way India has used it in the last few years, news about procurement is certain to give nightmares to the Chinese establishment.
Hi, I'm Abhishek Kumar, a lawyer by profession and a writer by passion, and I am a member of Team TFI. We have started TFIPost Law to cover major legal cases going around in India without leftist lenses and to provide a solid legal knowledge base for people to refer to. Click the link above to subscribe. See you there.
K9 VAJRA is not a made in India howitzer to begin with. The country of its origin is South Korea. India decided to test it in the desert. The Korean tank fulfilled all the requirements of the Indian Army and outperformed the Russian 2S-19 Masta S. The deal was finalized in 2017 with Hanwha Techwin and L&T chosen as bidders. L&T was also slated to benefit from transfer of technology as the government aimed to develop it indigenously. Today, the indigenization of K9 is as high as 80% in work packages and 50% in value terms. 1,000 MSMEs provide 13,000 different components for guns. Its technical capability is something which is largely an undisputed fact. After all, beating a made-in-Russia rival speaks volumes about its efficacy. K9 VAJRA has operational range of 480 km. Its maximum speed is 67 km per hour. K9 can fire shells every 5 seconds, each on different trajectories in MRSI mode. This feature comes handy in situations where the enemy is looking to encircle the defense lines. It can fire at targets within a radius of 50 km. Initially, it was slated to be deployed in only hot and humid desert conditions. However, it became necessary to station them in cold regions like that of Ladakh and other areas along the Indo-China border. Necessitated by border tension with China in 2020, one regiment was deployed in eastern Ladakh to boost the long-range firepower. It was only a trial for them since the guns were fitted with winterization kits. The innovation enabled the howitzer to work in sub-zero temperature. It proved to be a success and talks of procuring 200 more such VAJRAs had begun. They are lethal, but this is not the only cause of concern for China. It has its symbolic lethality too. The fact that its genetic root can be traced back to South Korea is one thing China must be resenting. If you look at the map, South Korea lies in proximity of China along with Japan. These are the two countries that the USA considered as a rival by China is betting on the counter the hysterical rise of China. Somehow, India got involved in US-China rivalry due to Jinping. Neither would Jinping have shown aggression on the border, nor would India need to retort back with ferocious intensity. After the Galwan clash, the US has been stating that it is on India's side and even held military exercise near the Chinese border. For China, the US, Japan, India and South Korea are on the same page. India using South Korean technology along the China border is akin to a military pact for overthinkers in the Chinese foreign policy establishment. Pakistan being the biggest threat to India is becoming a thing of the past. The country is on the verge of breaking. By all accounts, it seems that Indian foreign policy makers are focused more towards countering Chinese presence. Icing on the cake is that the Modi government is using made in India weapons for that.